again, welcome to Hack Coding YouTube channel, and let's continue with the new chapter, new programming tutorial. And in this, we are going to cover the topic that is palindrome. And some of the user have already said that I'm going very much slow, but so I'm going to increase the pace of my teaching. So you can see here, and what is the basically we are going to write a program to check whether the given number is a palindrome or a not. So what basically palindrome number is, and one more thing, it is as similar to the previous program. बस एक चीज एक if or else statement आएगा and it is absolutely going to be same as the previous. There's a reverse of a number. So what does it say? A palindrome is a word, phrase, verse or a sentence that reads the same forward or a backward. जो मतलब आगे से और पीछे से पढ़ने पे सेम ही आए. Palindrome is that type of a number. If you are going to read from front or you are going to read it from behind, that will pronounce or sound like a same thing. Okay. So coming to this, and you can see this. This is the basically some examples on the palindrome number. See, 1, 121. चाहे आगे से पढ़ो 121, चाहे पीछे से पढ़ो 121. Is it same? Is it same? You can go for this also. 1 2 3 2 1. और जब मैं पीछे से पढ़ूंगा तब भी 1 2 3 2 1 ही आएगा. Now 1 1 1 का स्क्वायर 1 2 3 4. Then पीछे से पढ़ूंगा तो मेरा आएगा 1 2 3 1. So like this is basically a palindrome number. ठीक है ना? ये बेसिकली ये palindrome numbers होते हैं. तो इसको हमें चेक करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमें we have to first find the reverse of a number. What we have to do, whatever the number is given, we have to find the reverse of a number. And the reverse of the number should be compared with the original number. If it is equal, if the original number if the original number and the reverse number is equal, then it is a palindrome number. If it is not, then it is not a palindrome number. It is as simple as it was. So now let's go to the programming. uh, Wait a minute. Okay, so now let's go to my compiler and write a simple program. Okay, so this is the program. Okay, program for for palindrome check. Okay, palindrome check. Okay, int num, and I'll be remain r for remainder. I'll be requiring r for remainder sum, and after that sum, I'll be also requiring a quotient. For quotient I can take q. I can take q. Okay, and what else I'll be needing? Okay, let me go with this only. While n are some. Okay, I'm going to write a previous program only. First of all, I'll be writing the previous program only. So I'm one more variable I'm going to check it, that is copy. Just I'm copying what, let me see what I'll show you what to do. Now let me write printf, enter the number, enter the number for checking palindrome. Okay, so now after this I'll increase the speed, no problem, and scanf percent %d comma, and it is implicit I'm going to store in the num. So before doing anything, I'm just going to copy this. So I will be storing the value of num in copy. Okay, so whatever the user has written, whatever, suppose the user has written 10 here, so my 10 is assigned to num also, and with the help of line number 13, the 10 is also going to assign to copy also. Okay, so now while I'm starting my while loop, so while, what will be the condition? Num is greater than equal to 0. Okay, num is greater than what it was. Num is greater than 0. Okay, now if I'll run this program, num should be greater than 0. Yeah, that is correct. The condition is correct. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to find the modulus of this. What we have to find the remainder. So remainder will be storing in R variable. This program I have covered in detail in the previous slide only. Okay, so you should not face any difficulty in that. So what I'm going to do num modulus 10. Okay, after finding num modulus 10, I have to store this number into sum. Okay, sum is equal to sum into 10 plus r, right? This was the previous code, and I have to declare sum is equal to 0 initially. I have to declare sum is equal to 0. Then after that, what is that? Num is equal to num by 10. Okay, so this was the previous code. Okay, so we will be getting our number in sum, whatever the reverse number. So this sum will yield us a reverse number. Okay, reverse number. इतना तक तो मैंने पिछले वाले कोड में लिखा था, राइट? इतना तक तो मैंने पिछले वाले कोड में लिखा था. तो जस्ट आई एम गोइंग टू प्रिंट एफ बिफोर गोइंग फॉर द पैलिंड्रोम. आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू प्रिंट एफ दैट माई सम. ओके, सम. Okay, now I'll run the program just for the testing purpose. My program is not yet complete here, but just you have to make the habit. If you are going to write anything, just don't write full code. Just write in parts and then check it. So I'll go for 10. So see, okay, I'll run once again. So if I'm going to write a number 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6. See, I'm getting the reverse of a number, right? I'm getting the reverse number as totally correct. Okay. I wrote 4, 5, 6, 6. I got 6, 6, 5, 4. Okay. So now this is the same as in the previous video. Now for the palindrome one, for the palindrome check. Okay. Let me go for the palindrome check. From here. Okay. So let me erase this also. Now, if what I'm going to start a if statement. Okay. If where is my original number? My original number is in the copy because num has already changed here. Okay, num has become 0. That's why this I'll so my that's why I copied the number. So whatever the number is there in the num, it was copied earlier only in the copy variable. So I have to check if copy is equal to sum. If original number is, see what this statement basically means. Original number is इक्वल टू रिवर्स नंबर. ओके, जब ये स्टेटमेंट सेटिस्फाई होगा तभी दैट विल बी गोइंग टू दैट विल बी गोइंग टू अ पैलिंड्रोम नंबर, राइट? सो या आफ्टर दिस, ओके, so now see, if copy is equal to sum, then I have to then I have to print a printf statement. Okay, what I'll be writing, enter the, okay, यहाँ पे मैं परसेंट डी लगा देता हूँ. परसेंट डी is a palindrome number. Palindrome number. Okay. So instead of percent %d, I'm going to print as either you print sum or you print a copy because it will be same. Okay. Copy. Now in else statement, in else statement, what I'll be printing? Printf percent %d is not is okay. Sorry, is not a palindrome number. Okay, so instead of percent %d, I'm going to print copy because my original number is in the copy only. So let me run the program. Now I'll go for 50. Okay, no, I'll not go for 50. I'll go for 55. Okay, so see, 55 is a palindrome number. Why it is giving me? Okay, yeah, 55 is a palindrome number. Correct. Because यहाँ से पढ़ो पीछे से पढ़ो, it is same ना. Now if I'll go for 96. If I'll go for 96, then what? 96 is not a palindrome number, right? You are getting the output. So what example I showed you? I showed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me check this. I'll run again. And what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1. So is not a palindrome number. Why? Because yeah, because I wrote 1, 2. Okay, let me write again. You can go for anything, 1 to 1. You just check random number. See, 1 to 1 is a palindrome number. So like this, you can debug or you can check your console. So this was the basic logic, and I tried to sum up in as soon as it fast because I have already covered in the previous tutorials. Okay, so I hope you understood. And if you want to take a screenshot or you want to write it, write this. This is the whole program. Just pause my video and you can write it. So till the next video, keep learning, keep watching, and keep hack coding. Jai Hind.